The second week of the monsoon session of the Indian Parliament has begun, and well, it has begun on a stormy note. Both the houses have been adjourned. The Lok Sabha has been adjourned till 2 p.m. and the Rajya Sabha till 12 p.m. This after there was ruckus in both the houses. The opposition demanding that all legislative business be suspended and only Manipur be discussed. Even though significantly in the Rajya Sabha, the leader of the House, Piyush Goyal, he said that the government is ready for a discussion at 2 p.m. today. In fact, after that, we saw the Speaker of the Rajya Sabha appealing to the opposition, in fact, asking them as to what their response is to this, and they reiterated their demand that all business be suspended and Manipur be discussed. Megha Prasad is now joining us on the phone line. Megha, so, parallel developments happening. On the one hand, the Prime Minister is, sort of chairing this very crucial meeting, deciding on the government strategy as far as the Parliament is concerned. Meanwhile, what we saw play out in the Parliament was, similar scenes. The opposition saying that all legislative business be suspended and Manipur be discussed. Going ahead, what is really the government strategy now?
Well, Vedant, this meeting that you're referring to of the Prime Minister, that actually happens several times a week. It's a fairly regular thing to happen in the Parliament, and the Prime Minister is here many a times in the morning. Before the session begins, you would have the top ministers go sit with the Prime Minister. Now, as far as the strategy of the government is concerned, it's quite evident from day one what the strategy of the government is. I think that is about it. The government clearly stating quite literally every day that they are ready for a discussion on Manipur, which is what today in the upper house when the leader of the house, Mr. Piyush Goyal, got up to say again that they are ready for a discussion on Manipur. Now, in the morning at 9:30, the delegation that returned from Manipur and briefed all the other opposition leaders before the session began as to what their impression was after meeting those who were there in the relief camps and meeting the government functionaries and also having a one-to-one with the governor there. That briefing already happened, so they were anyways planning to intensify their protest against Manipur and, of course, wanting a discussion along with the Prime Minister's statement. Now, today is also the Delhi Ordinance Bill, but till this minute, there isn't much of an indication as to what time will you have. It is most likely today. Once that happens, then you will see perhaps an even more, intensified ruckus in both the houses, because that's one contentious issue between the government and the opposition at this moment. Once that is introduced, you will have another round of sloganeering and protest inside both the houses. So that is still awaited. But as far as Manipur is concerned, the opposition is no let up as far as the process inside the house is concerned. What discussion
right.
For a discussion, they wanted the delegation to go. The government agreed. The delegation went and came back. But as far as letting the house run, the strategy remains quite similar as it has been in the last 7 days, which is to not allow any functioning inside the house.
Right, Megha. Thanks so much for joining us with all those details.